Are we finished wasting time? Or are there more pointless errands to attend to before we strike at Amon?
The Purifiers will be a useful addition to our forces. I would hardly call this an errand.
Yes, but as we already discussed, you chose to give them freedom, hoping that they will do as you command.
Do not presume to lecture me about my decisions, Tal'Darim.
But I so enjoy our exchanges.
Alarak is such a dick. I like him. I like him a lot, actually. Voice acting him is great as well. I believe it's John Delancey, who is super famous from a lot of things. I think most people know him from Star Trek. I know he's done a lot of Dota voices as well. He's pretty cool. Alright, Rohana.
Rohana.
I can see it, Artanis. The truth Amon wishes to hide. While his brethren, the Xel'Naga, slumbered through the millennia, Amon and his followers descended upon Ire.
And he uplifted our people. They ruled over us as teachers, as gods.
He changed us, manipulated our essence. But we grew beyond his control. He and his followers fled to Xeris to create the Zerg. The hybrid are the culmination of his efforts. False Xel'Naga, created in his image. We must...
Rohana, this is too dangerous. You cannot go on like this.
I must, Hierarch. It is my duty to know the truth, to bear it. I know now. This is my purpose.
It's dangerous, but it's really interesting, actually, because the stuff that Rohana talks about is stuff that I originally read about in the Starcraft I manual ages ago. Remember when you read manuals in games? Some of you probably never read manuals in games. Believe me, it used to be a thing. You went to the store, you bought a game, and in the car ride back home, as your parents were driving you home, you open up the package, and you open up the giant manual with lots of stuff and all the background story of the Terrans and the Zerg and the Protoss. Oh man.
Preserver, I do not appreciate you staring at me.
I have been reliving memories. Your people, the Nerazim, were branded heretics. Yet my eyes do not see the evil the Conclave feared.
Our people were separated by ignorance as much as malice. To live together, we must see each other as we truly are. As Protoss.
United as one. That's the entire idea of the Daylam. Purifiers, Tal'Darim, Nerazim, the Firstborn, we're all as one. We're all Protoss.
These Purifiers have joined our army, Hierarch. It seems they are willing to serve you. For now.
And nowhere else than in here is that made more obvious. Obviant? That's a mix of obvious and evident, by the way. Made that word up. Just, you know, you could use it if you want. Just copyright Rythian. We have a new one. The Mirage.
I answer the call.
It's like a modified Fenix that phases out. That is quite cool. I imagine it only has one graviton beam, which is still pretty cool. I'm gonna give that a go. It basically seems to be like the Phoenix, but instead of dual, it has phase armor. I like it. Let's go with that. Equipped fating technology will be fatal to a biological pilot. Mirages are capable of becoming temporarily incorporeal in order to avoid incoming damage. I like it a lot, and we definitely use the... We've checked these before, and we're pretty happy with them. The only option would be the Sentinel. These are the ones that basically has the revive thing. Which is nice, but I don't see super much use of that, to be honest. If we were in a smaller mission, where we didn't have bases and the ability to like rebuild and stuff, that would be more for it. But right now, like the stuns and stuff from the Centurion are too good.
Where shall we march?
These adepts are too micro-intensive for my major armies, so... But I'm tempted to go back to Stalkers, actually, because the blinks are really, really nice. And the Dragoons are so bulky. They are good, though. Actually, let's stick with this. Stick with them. We never used the Blood Hunters last mission. The Vanguards worked out well, though. We never used these either. I'm gonna give my Dark Archons a go. Because it's really fun to take control of enemy units. Especially since you can actually take control over their workers and then build up army as well. It's pretty cool. Arbiter didn't work out. For some reason, Recall didn't work. We don't know why. Anyway, that means we can go back to the Void Ray. Because they are awesome. Reavers were cool, but I prefer the Colossus, I think. Alright. Oh, yeah. More stuff to do here. Let's go to the Solar first before we talk to them. We have the last one! Purifier Beam. Oh man, that is awesome. Time Stop. Freezes all units in circulation time. Solar Bombardment. Dude, these are all pretty awesome. We can... Well, we should use our Solarite. So, I'm thinking we... drop these. Can we go all the way to 100? No, we can't. We can't go Time Stop rather than the beam. It sounds... Honestly, the beam sounds really cool, though. I wish we could have multiples from each, but that just doesn't work. I really like the Chrono Surge best. I barely used anyone in this at all. I could try the Solar Lance, I guess. But we can't have the Solar Lance and Time Stop. We might have to stick with this and put Time Stop. I'm gonna be honest though, Purifier Beam sounds way cooler. Are we gonna have to sit here with unallocated Solarites? I guess so. I mean, I guess I could switch to Temporal Field just because, you know. They do the same thing, I guess, as the Time Stop would be. So, and then we only have 5. That's something at least. Alright, Carax, what do you think?
I have been analyzing the purifier bodies en masse. Their systems function more effectively when in proximity to each other. Outlying protocols can be offloaded to unoccupied cores.
What does any of that mean, Carax?
Their data web was designed to replicate the sense of the Kala. They are connected to each other.
Interesting.
Yes, however, it is a synthetic representation. There is no emotional wave.
The engineers who built them could not imagine how they could ever be seen as Protoss without the light of the Kala. If only our ancestors could see us now.
Without the Kala.
We have achieved an incredible feat, friend Fenix.
Fenix. I have been thinking more upon that name. It is the moniker of another. I do not believe I should use it any longer. I am not he.
Fenix was the bravest warrior I have ever known. He faced terrible odds and emerged victorious. Slayed enemies the likes of which most cannot even comprehend. And yet, you have proven to be of equal bravery. He would have been honored that a warrior such as you bore his name. And so am I.
Your words honor me, Hierarch. But one day, I must find my own path and my own name.
Yeah, he's right. He's right.
A shame. I was enjoying the solitude.
You dick. Right, we're traveling to a different planet now.
It brings me great joy that the Purifiers have chosen to join the Daylon. But Amon's armies are still a threat. Mobius Corps is overseeing Amon's hybrid production lab. I will not let this continue. We will go to Revanscar and destroy the station before Amon can create more of these abominations.
To Revanscar we go. Which is an asteroid field in the planet of Revan. Revan from KOTOR.
Hierarch, as ordered, My Dark Templar have tracked Mobius Core to their base within the asteroid belt of Revanscar.
Well done. Karax, what do you know of their defenses?
The asteroid field is highly volatile and guards the base's outer rim. The Spear of Adun will not be able to pass. However, our carriers could strike at the heart of the facility.
We will set a course at once. Amon has taken away my armies. So shall I take away his. Ready our ships for assault.
Hierarch, Mobius Core's vessels are not moving into attack position.
Something isn't right.
Our shielding has been punctured. I'm detecting Terran cloak signatures on the lower decks, heading toward the bridge.
Templar, to me! We will not let the Spear of Adun fall! Karax, we cannot let this assault interfere with our plan. The Mobius Core will not expect a counterattack. Though you are not a warrior, you know their defenses better than any other. I entrust this task to you, Facesmith. Lead our carriers against the facility, while my warriors hold here.
As you command, Hierarch.
That look.
With our ship boarded, I need our best warriors here. I know you are not trained for battle, Facesmith, but with your tactical expertise, you can destroy this facility. Go now, with my full faith behind you.
That look that Alarak gave him, that was amazing. It's like, don't fuck this up, kid. It was great. Oh man. Alright, we get to play as Karax. That's pretty cool. I'm hyped. We get to use the carriers. The capital ship. The end game badass awesome Protoss fleet unit. This is gonna be cool.
The Mobius facility. As we suspected, this is where Amon's hybrid armies are born. The operation is fueled by 3 power cores. Destroying them will destabilize the facility and allow us to annihilate the remaining structure. If I establish our nexus point on the outer edge of the platform, the Templar can fight their way in. But there are no ground paths and few minerals. Fortunately, our carriers are ready now. With their help, I might have a chance.
Oh, hell yeah! Carriers! Alright, we need minerals. Lots of minerals and stuff. They're still on auto attack? Yeah, they are.
Locked by Mobius security protocols. They cannot be too difficult to decipher. If I gain access, I should be able to move the platform to areas with additional minerals. Well, at least there's enough resources here to get started.
Yes, thank God for that one. Be quiet, Viking. I don't like you. Alright, what was the Purifier Beam? Oh, we're gonna use that, alright.
Taking flight. Complying.
Okay, these Mirages are badass. And they have a badass voice.
Low die. Awaiting the call. All systems ready.
These carriers are so good because instead of shooting on their own, they send out these small interceptors. No, dude, Mirage, careful, man. Which eat up most of the damage.
Karax, we are having difficulty repelling the hybrid on the Spear of Adun. Have you located their stasis chambers?
My scans show 2 chambers nearby. They appear to run on solarite. We could use it more than ever.
Warp stargates, of course. Now, how do we actually... What did he say we did to... I mean, okay, first of all, one probe. Go pick up some stuff here. Go back. He said something about basically moving the platform closer so we can pick up more minerals and stuff. We've taken some hits on this carrier. I don't like it.
All systems ready. Order received.
Right, we need to get some workers out. Actually, proper waypoint this. Let's Chrono Surge.
It is done. I have access to the controls. The platform is operational.
Oh yeah.
These navigational
Oh,
controls
cool.
on the upper right of the command display will allow me to move it toward additional resources. The enemy will not be far, though. I should send some ships to scout ahead before we relocate.
Oh, they skipped that part in the subtitles.
Order received.
Alright, we need to be ready here.
Overrush.
This Mirage is a little bit in the front here. Okay, we can let Fenix deal with a lot of stuff if needed.
Taking flight.
In fact, I'm gonna send in Fenix here.
Low die.
He will solve everything.
Fighting.
Boom!
Calibrating. Assigning navigation.
He will solve everything. Fenix, go go!
Order received. Activating. Taking flight.
Alright, have we sorted out so that we can move the platform? I think we have. Let's move! What happens? Probes, wait! Probes! Probes! Guys!
I am detecting several banshees approaching our nexus.
I missed my... Go back! Go back!
Calibrating. Complying.
I guess that's what rally all probes mean. There we go, okay. You press that button, they all gather up.
The call.
What is that? What is that thing? No, that was just the background, okay. Alright, now we go up. We only have 25 minerals missed total. That'll be fine. Now we have more minerals. Hooray! This is really cool. Guys, I like this a lot. Alright, where's my... First of all, you guys go.
Assigning navigation.
Boom! Pick up some minerals, guys. We are okay for... Oh, hello. We need to clear out here.
Order received.
And also we should summon in some carriers.
You must construct additional pylons.
And build some pylons, apparently.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
All systems ready. Taking flight. Complying.
I'll send a probe to pick up some stuff. Hey, buddy. You pick up a little stuff for me? Thanks, man. You're the man. And back you go. Should probably get these up as well.
Too long have I rested.
And let's get some carriers. I want to have more. A bigger fleet.
Has arrived. Calibrating.
Calibrating. We have another Phoenix. Can we move to the right as well? I don't think we can.
Overrush.
Either way, I'm gonna send it to... Oh, careful, Phoenix, man. Mirage.
I answer the call. War has no end. The battle is won.
Phoenix too fast. He's getting the hits first. The Phoenix. I guess the Mirage is what he is. Oh, hello.
Pylon is under attack.
No! Bad timing. Phoenixes will come back in time, though. Look at that. Kill him! The carriers are slow. That's like their main drawback. We'll be fine, though. We lost a bit of pylons, though.
Too long have I rested.
Long have I rested. Where did we go for pylons? We can just build pylons here, actually. There's no reason not to. They don't need to be on our platform.
All systems ready.
Well, that probably killed us of the Mirage, but we can take out this thing, though.
War has no end.
The fleet is strong. taking some hits though. No. Rip. It should be enough to break this though. Can we... We can actually build stargates here, I'm pretty sure as
Some
well.
experiments should never be done.
There's one down. We have another hybristasis chamber on the way. Well, we do need to send... I'm gonna send... a guy to pick up some stuff, but I can't. We can move left from here, actually. I assume we can go there eventually.
Let us proceed.
We'll just scout out ahead of time. There's a power core here. We can probably deal with that. Oh yeah, there we go. We can actually end up there if we move. Oh, there's a base.
The time is now.
Okay, we have lots of these now. We have no gas. Okay, we need to get gas. This is where I wish we had the no workers thing, because then we could be getting gas from these at the same time. That would be actually really nice for this map.
The battle is won. To victory. Zeratul.
Because yeah, they're expensive now. But okay, I have an idea. How about all the minerals are gone. Rally all probes. Oh, we can try to use the purifier beam soon. Move the platform up. No, you got left behind. My little friend. To the right. This is really cool. I really think this is really cool.